I do want to get to another big story right now. Police in the Tampa area staking out the home of former Bucs player Antonio Brown. This comes after an arrest warrant was issued for him. Fox 13 Tampa's Elizabeth Fry has been following that story, and she does join us live there with the latest. Elizabeth, thanks for being here.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, this is obviously a very big story right now as police are just waiting to put eyes on Antonio Brown so they can take him into custody. This morning, we actually are live out here in his neighborhood. The house in question that TPD believes he is inside of is that white house a few homes down with a black or dark colored garage door. They believe Antonio Brown is inside that house, but as of right now, they have not seen him and therefore have not been able to take him into custody. But at this point, it really is just a matter of time. Now, all of this began back on Monday when the mother of 4 of Brown's children called 911. She told police that Antonio Brown had thrown her out of the home, threw some of her belongings into the street, and threatened to shoot her if she tried to go back inside the house. According to officers, he also threw a shoe at the woman's head, and she added that this was not the first incident that they had like this. Now, police did try to get Brown to come outside on Monday when they were here, but he refused. However, authorities did see enough evidence to file a risk protection order that next day. A judge ultimately denied that without explanation. However, police were back out here by Thursday knocking on Brown's door, this time with an arrest warrant in hand. But once again, Brown refused to come outside. So at this point, authorities really are just left to wait it out. Now, this is not Brown's first run-in with the law. Back in 2019, he faced sexual assault accusations by a former trainer, which eventually reached a settlement. Then in 2020, he assaulted a moving truck driver. He received a year of probation, and then later that year, he was also accused of destroying a surveillance camera and throwing his bicycle at a security guard shack at his gated community in Hollywood, Florida. So not the first time that Brown has made headlines for something regarding breaking the law, but this morning, TPD is out here. They're in unmarked vehicles on this street, keeping an eye on the home. We have seen marked cruisers drive past as well, really just waiting either to put eyes on Brown or for him to ultimately turn himself in for this domestic violence charge. Of course, this is something that's going to have to come to an end at some point, hopefully peacefully, but we're going to be following this very closely until that arrest is finally made, which hopefully will be sooner than later.
Have they given any indication, the police there, if they do plan to stay out there until they see him or if eventually they will leave? Have they said anything about that just yet?
They really haven't said much. Ultimately, this is still an ongoing investigation, so they're trying to go by the book, keep things on the up and up, but they just want to make sure they keep an eye on the home. Like we said, they haven't actually been able to put eyes on him, but they do have enough credible information to believe that he is inside that house. So as we know this far, since the warrant was filed, they have been out here monitoring the home. Really no indication that that is going to change until he's taken into custody. But of course, we're going to be following it very closely. And when he is arrested, we'll have it right here.
All right. Fox 13 Tampa's Elizabeth Fry. As always, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.